Come with me as I turn my least popular design into a bestseller. Hi, I'm Phoebe. I launched my Etsy shop 6 months ago, and I think it's fair to say my graphic design skills have come in a lot since then. This was actually the first design I ever made as a badge. At the time I think I thought it was really good, but by the time I launched my shop in May, I completely redesigned it, and I threw a lot of different ideas at it, and I just think it was too much. I spent a lot of time on the detailed denim background, which never comes out in the print, and when I photograph the badge you can't even see the pattern, which I think might be partly why it doesn't get many clicks. I worked really hard on the embroidered effect on the text, and I did really want to include it in the redesign, but it made it very hard to read, and I think it was a case of less is more. For this version I used a photo of my actual jeans, and I enhanced the colours, and I really like the way you can see a kind of bigger pattern than just texture. I played a lot around with the text placement, and I was originally hoping to keep the shape from the first two designs, because I did like how it sort of fitted into the pocket but also looked like a smiley face. But it also made the phrase functional pockets too small, and that is kind of the focus point of the badge. So I fiddled with it for about half an hour and it just couldn't make it work, and I decided to go back to the drawing board. I really like the idea of using two separate fonts to highlight kind of the punchline of the joke and make it much more bold, and I'm so obsessed with the font I used on the bottom. I've been using it for everything lately. I also wanted to fill in the space with some little kind of swirly designs. I specifically made this design with the idea of stickers in mind, because I think having a pocket to stick onto your possessions is really fun. If anyone out there is into junk journaling, I also really like layering this with other stickers to make it look like there are things in your pocket, and it makes you kind of question the idea of what is a functional pocket. And so this is the final badge design, and it's also available as a sticker. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments, and feel free to go check it out from the link in my bio. Thank you!